All right. Let's go. See if I can get out of here without hitting the dumpster. Or the wife's car. Oh yeah, I got plenty of room. All right. All right, all right, all right. I'll go this way. Oh, looks like YouTube's not going to tell anybody we're here. That's all right, though. Let me see if lowering that down helps. It doesn't really. Will we keep it there? Yeah, I'll keep it there a little bit. All right. All right, where'd everybody go? Where's everybody? Nobody's going to show up because YouTube's not going to. YouTube's not going to push out the content or what? Come on, guys. What's this fucking bright ass light? What the fuck is this shit? If this has to do with the construction, I'm going to be pissed. Is that a bike or is that a... What the fuck is that? It's blindingly bright, I know that. What the fuck is going on up here? Dude, that shit is fucking bright. Bro. Is it the fire department? Who is that? That was a fucking tow truck. That shit was ridiculous. I'm seeing fucking spots. Holy shit, that fucking dude's headlights were stupid bright. Like, I'm still seeing spots. Like, I'm having trouble seeing because of that dude's fucking high beams. He wouldn't turn it off. What a jerkwad. That kind of pissed me off. I should have hit the off-road lights and blinded his ass back, but I wasn't sure if it was like Border Patrol or somebody. Holy shit, that really fucked with my vision, that being that bright. Alright, what's going on? YouTube is not pushing the content on all of a sudden, or what? There we go. Alright. Why is this place all lit up? We're just doing a little quick. I gotta go get gas in the truck for tomorrow morning. I figured it'd be easier to get gas tonight in the truck without the boat hooked up than it will be to go in the morning, because the Indian Casino gas station is a freaking zoo on the weekends because of desert season. So all right, I think I'm gonna restart. YouTube didn't push out the content. It's been, hey, Anthony, welcome in. Shows there's nobody in here. I was about to just cut the live off and restart it, but maybe the numbers are just not working for YouTube. Like they're not showing me what's really going on. So we're, oh, come on. I pulled off on the side of the road real quick to fuck with the camera or the phone, whatever. Going to get gas in the truck. So you're, oh, there I was about to restart. Yeah, I don't know why it's not pushing the content out all of a sudden. But going to get gas in the truck so that I don't have to stop tomorrow with the boat hooked up. Because the Indian gas station is a goddamn fucking circus on the weekends. Because it's like the cheapest gas in the county. And it's on the way to Glamis. So every fucking dune rat, desert rat, fucking in the county is going to stop there tomorrow to get gas. So I figured it'd be easier. I have less than a quarter of a tank in the truck. So I won't be able to make it to the lake and back without getting gas. So might as well do it tonight and then not have to worry about it in the morning, you know? So I was thinking about just putting on the Ride the Lightning CD and rocking out to Metallica the whole way there and back, but I got Starlink and I got extra freaking data now on Starlink. They gave me an extra 50 gigs a month because they redid their plan. So my 50 gigs went to 100 gigs. So might as well use it, right? And the way they redid the plan for Starlink, let's see, what's gas right here at the local gas station? It is $5.79, $5.89, and $5.99 plus 10 cents. 20 cents extra if you're using your card. And it doesn't matter if you use like a Visa card, debit card. $5.79, $89, $99. It's 6 cents a gallon on my card. Ah, shit. Something just fell. I gotta pull over for a quick second. The little suction cup mount for Starlink that keeps it up on the dashboard or on the windshield keeps falling off. All right, that should stick. I just don't want Starlink to like go sliding across the dash while I'm driving. So better to pull over before I get on the freeway and fix it than it is to try to deal with it while I'm driving down the freeway, right? All right. Now I'm halfway up the on-ramp, so. Oops. I didn't get the full run up, but I'm already doing 65, so we're good. Halfway up the on-ramp, and I'm already doing 65 when I hit the freeway. Actually got to slow down now because I'm doing 80. This douchebag coming up behind me has got his high beams on, so if he doesn't turn them off, I'm going to fucking blast my high beams on him when he passes me. I'll hit him with the hazard lights and see if he turns off his high beams, and he doesn't. What an asshole. What a fucking asshole. I hate people like that, man. Like, I get it. It's dark out here, but don't be blasting your high beams in people's mirror, you know? Like, that's just an asshole move. So I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to slow down to see if he'll pass me. And if he does, I'm going to get right behind him and blast him with my fucking high beams. I don't think he's going to pass me, though. I don't have a light. If I had my big-ass flashlight, which I don't have, I would just straight up roll the window down and blast him with the fucking flashlight out the back window. But I don't have it with me. Yeah, I saw he put up a short talking about he was thinking about going live, but I don't think he's live yet. I haven't got a pop-up or a notification or anything. So we'll see if he does. He's been going live a lot more lately, but dude, with your fucking high beams, bro. Hold on, guys. Fucking asshole. I gotta fucking block my mirror because his high beams are right in my mirror. But it looks like he's about to pass me. So right when he does, he's getting fucking blasted. Fucking dickhead. I actually slowed down so this asshole can pass me. Fuck you, bro. Ready for this, guys? Boom. I'm gonna fucking high beam him like he was high beaming everybody else. I'm gonna get right fucking behind him with my high beams on. He was doing the same shit to everybody else. So, fucking let him have it now. I'm actually gonna pop over so they're right in his mirror. Fucking jerk. I turned him off because of the truck. What a freaking jerkwad, man. I got the off-road lights, but those are too much. Those would be like, those would probably make him crash. The off-road lights, I just got the little pod lights like inside the grill of the truck, and those things are so freaking bright that even out in the desert at night it pisses people off. But I mean, that's what they're for, you know. Like, I don't off-road this truck a lot anymore, but when I'm out late at night or, you know, early in the evening, whatever, when it's dark and I'm like on a dirt road or out in the desert or in the deer woods, those lights they come in clutch every time. Like, they'll make it look like fucking sunrise on this freeway right now if I were to flip them on. And I got them hidden behind the grill in the truck because they're technically illegal in California to have them on my truck and not have like covers over them. So I figure better keep them hidden. That way, you know, no extra bullshit with law enforcement. But normally I'd be doing like 80, 85 through here, but I know for a fact that Highway Patrol is out tonight because I saw them earlier today, and I saw them in the little store, and the dude was saying that this weekend they're going to be pulling overtime out here because all the traffic going out to the desert. So hopefully I don't run into them. They'll be looking for people going east towards the desert, not coming back out of the desert. So yeah, definitely better safe than sorry with that, because it's a huge fine. It's like a big old fat fine for having those lights. But I don't even have the fuse in them right now, because the way I got them run, I have an inline fuse, so the fuse isn't even in. I keep the fuse out. It's in the holder, but it's not, you know, it's not all the way in. So I keep it out just so that if something does happen, I can be like, look here, they're not even fused right now. Oh man, I should have done this out earlier, but I figured, what the hell, 9 o'clock, by the time I get there it'll be like 10 after 9. Probably won't be that crowded, so hopefully get in, get out real quick, and then I won't have to stop in the morning for gas. So that'll be a pain in the ass tomorrow morning with the boat. So, because we are absolutely taking the boat out in the morning to fish. So, make sure you guys have the notification bell set, because it's going to be the first Starlink live stream from the boat since we got the Starlink. So, we'll be out at the home lake chasing down that record bass. I'm going to throw a cat bait out there. Hopefully we can get a catfish. And maybe a crappie as well. We'll see how it all plays out. But either way, tomorrow should be a fun stream. We're hoping to break all the channel records. Oh yeah, it's already midnight. That's right. It's midnight for you guys on the East Coast. So Eagle said he was going to do a Weed Nerd World, but he said he was going to do it like 11. So I haven't seen a pop-up or anything for it. He might not have done it. Who knows? But it's good to see him doing more lately than he was kind of MIA for a while. I was kind of debating if he did one on jumping on there for a little bit, but it's going to depend on what time I get home and if he's actually on. I'm considering doing a members only live tomorrow for the drive to the lake. But at the same point, it's like, oh, there's some wind. At the same point, like the members only lives kind of alienate everybody else, which, I don't know, I guess it gives more incentive to become a channel member, but at the same time it alienates people that aren't channel members. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, you know? I can't believe how slow I'm actually driving tonight. This is ridiculous. I'm actually doing the speed limit. Normally I'd be doing like 85, 90 through here. But I happen to know that Highway Patrol is out looking for speeding tickets in this area tonight. So, yeah, he must be smoking first. Who knows? I mean, usually he rolls a couple up for the show, so. But it's all good. It's all good. All right, what's gas prices there? $3.80. Oh, so it's gone up. $3.80. It's the cheapest gas in California. And it's actually $4 if you use a card, because they charge 20 cents extra a gallon. This wind right through here is kind of gnarly. It's blowing the truck around a little bit. Yeah, $3.80 for cash and $4 for debit or credit. So then it's $3.80, $3.93, and $4.09 for cash. Hey, Justin. Yeah, I sleep. I sleep. I'm just going to get gas right now for the truck, so I don't have to do it with the boat in the morning. Otherwise, I'd probably be asleep right now. But I figure it's easier to come to this gas station now when it's not crowded than it is in the morning when it's going to be chaos with all the desert goats. Everybody's going to need to get gas for their motorhome, for the dirt bikes, gas for the generators, you know. So it's a zoo here in the mornings. Is this Feds pulled over on the side of the road here again? Or is it BP? Oh, that's Border Patrol right there pulled over. All right. Hopefully the Indian casino's like not crazy busy. It's usually pretty busy because of their gas price. But it has gone up. It was like $3.70 the last time I got gas, so it's gone up 10 cents. $4, $4.13, $4.29. All right. I'm paying cash though, so I gotta go inside, which sucks. Hopefully I can get to the good side of the gas pumps and try to get Starlink so it's not underneath the freaking thing. Oh yeah, I can get around this dude because Starlink gets blocked from the little canopy above the gas pumps. So, but I'll pull in front of this lady and it pulls Starlink to where it's not under the canopy. All right. Damn, my windshield's dirty. All right, I'm gonna run inside real quick, you guys. Pay for my gas, and I'll be right back. All right, how fucking ridiculous is that? So I got stuff from the store. I got some drinks and stuff. The guy goes, "Oh, you want a bag?" And he gives me a paper bag. Plastic bags are banned 100% in California now. Holy shit, it's fucking cold out here. Sheriffs are over here. I don't know what they're doing, but something's going on in the casino with the sheriffs over there. All right. I had about an eighth of a tank when I got here. Let's see what $100 did for my tank. So I put $100 in. I had an eighth of a tank. I put $100 in. I'm at 3/4. So that tells you how fucking gas prices are in California. $100 didn't even fill up my tank when I had an eighth of a tank. All right. Thank God I got gas on the boat, because otherwise I'd be screwed. I used their stupid little windshield washer. Nice, dickhead, going in the wrong way, huh? And I still gotta freaking use the washer in the truck. Who is that? There's only one. Oh, I know who that is. Okay, I know that sheriff. I know that guy. That's the thing about living in a tiny little itty bitty town like this. We only have like 3 cops. And right now, he's that sheriff right there is on overtime right now, because as of 8 o'clock out here, they go home. You know, most of them live out here in the sticks, but they're on call. So he goes home at 8 o'clock. So he's making overtime right now for whatever stupidity is happening at the casino. Probably a drunk causing issues, but all right. I can't believe $100 didn't even fill my fucking tank. That's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Hey, Charity, welcome in. All right. God, this wind right here sucks. This area is known for bad wind, but it's brutal right now, which makes me a little skeptical about the morning. Like, how's the winds going to be in the morning? Am I going to get the boat to the lake and it's going to be freaking blowing 100 miles an hour again? Because that's about how it's been the last few weeks. We had 18 straight days where the wind was blowing over 20 miles an hour, with gusts up to like 60. So, all right. $4.33 for diesel. Diesel's like the leftover shit for making regular gas. Yeah, this wind's gonna suck. I'm kind of glad I'm not pulling the boat through here right now. I had 20 gallons of gas in the gas cans at the house, because I always keep gas on hand just for the generator. So I just dumped all that gas in the boat and mixed it up, you know, mixed the oil and stuff, so I didn't have to like drag the boat through the gas pump. So if I would have had to fill up the boat, I would have been looking at a $250 gas bill for the truck and the boat just to go fishing tomorrow. But I was able to put enough gas on the boat from what I had on hand at the house to be able to get around tomorrow. But the next time I take the boat out, I will absolutely have to fill it up. So that's going to be a $300 plus trip next time I go fish. For that money, I can do a goddamn tuna charter. Well, almost. Add an extra $150, but I could damn near do a tuna charter. which back when we had the ocean boat, we learned the hard way that it is cheaper to do those charters than it is to take your own boat. You know, gas, bait, maintenance, all that. You know, it's cheaper. It's cheaper to do a charter. You fill up the boat, you're looking at $400 in fuel. Then bait is like $50 a scoop. So between gas and bait, you're looking at $500. Whereas a charter trip, you're looking at like $460. So it's actually cheaper to not have your own boat. All right, see you guys that were here when I was on the way to the gas station. I was saying all the desert rats that are coming out for the weekend. Here's a whole caravan of people going out to the desert. This guy's got his desert cockroach, aka side by side. A couple of quads on the trailer, a couple of quads in the back of the truck. This guy's got his toy hauler. Most likely has a desert cockroach, aka side by side. This dude's pulling a Jeep. So he's probably going down to like Plaster City or Superstition for the weekend. But I guarantee all three of them that we just passed stopped at the Indian casino to gas up. Alright guys, it's hard for me to read chat. I see Cowboys here, I see Sebastian's here. We know Anthony was hanging out. Charity's hanging out. Appreciate you guys. I know this is a boring ass live stream, just listening to me ramble on and drive to the gas station and shit, but it is what it is. Tomorrow morning, you guys, tomorrow morning we will be on the boat, we will be fishing, and we have some goals. First and foremost, we want that lake record bass. And then we want to break all the channel records. The thumbs up, the gift things, super chats, the memberships, and the subscriptions. So hopefully we can break all the records tomorrow. So my goal tomorrow morning, I don't know what the hell I'm going to throw for the bass. Just because they're so sluggish right now. So I'm thinking that the big swim baits aren't going to work. The bass aren't going to be chasing the big swim baits. I'm going to bring them with me for sure. I'm bringing a rod to throw them on. But I'm probably going to scale it down and throw a bunch of... I'll throw some jigs with some brush hog trailers on there. Maybe a crankbait or a jerkbait. But I think I'm going to go more finesse kind of style tomorrow. I think finesse will be the way to go. The bass are going to be slow. They're going to be sluggish. You know, they're saving their energy, expending as little energy for as much reward as they can. So I think slow and low basically is the way to go tomorrow. I really don't see them chasing the big old Huddleston or the Savage baits or any of those. They might, you never know. I do got the trout pattern swim baits, which I will absolutely throw those. If I see anything sitting on the structure, on the fish finder, I'll throw those big swim baits at it. But it's got to be a beast of a fish that I'm going to throw those swim baits at. Because I know for a fact right now those winter bass, they kind of go into shutdown mode. So the water's cold, the lake is low. The water level on the lake is super low. So that's going to really screw with the fish as well. Plus the weather lately. It's been super windy. The lake is really discolored. It's like radiator fluid green. Really nasty looking. So that's going to affect the fish in every way, shape, and form. So I'm hoping that by throwing smaller, slower moving baits tomorrow, triggers those fish to bite. The water level, though, that's the one that gets me. If you guys were watching my live stream Wednesday, when I was shore fishing the lake, the spot that I was sitting to fish at was 20 feet underwater last time I had the boat on the water. So they've dropped the lake level. It's like 10% capacity right now. So it's going to be really interesting to see how the fish react. Some of the spots I used to be fishing where I know there was big fish holding up are completely out of the water. There's a couple spots where there's some really nice trees right up against the rock piles, and those trees and rocks used to hold good fish, but those trees and those rocks are 25 feet out of the water now. So it's going to be interesting to figure out where those fish are sitting now that all the water is gone where they were sitting. But we're fishing the boat tomorrow. We're going to be on Starlink, so we'll have good reception for the live stream. And hopefully, if everything goes to plan, we will we'll get a 10+ pound bass tomorrow. It's possible to get a 10-pound bass on this lake every time you throw a bait out there. It's just a matter of, do they want to come out and play, or are they really that hunkered down and, you know, that sluggish right now with the weather, the water temperature, the water level. It's really going to be interesting to see what they're doing. So the only way to find out is get out there and drop a bait in the water. I'm going to throw some catfish baits too. I got the rod holder that I can rig up on the boat. It clamps onto the rail. So I'll be throwing some catfish bait and just basically dead sticking the cat baits. What I'll do is I'll leave the clicker on with the drag kind of loose, so that if something does grab one of the catfish baits, I'll have time to get my bass jig back into the boat and grab the cat rod and hook up that catfish and get them on the boat. So we'll see how it all pans out. I could have an epic day, or I could get my ass handed to me. Either way. But whatever happens, happens. And no matter if I get my ass handed to me or I catch like all the lake records, it's going to be a good day. Because how can it not be a good day when you're out fishing, right? So we'll see what happens. We'll see what the bass want to do tomorrow. Yeah, see, here it's like $6 for gas because they got a helicopter on the roof they got to pay for. Am I on the 15? I am nowhere near the 15. I'm like 75 miles away from the 15. I'm actually closer to Mexico than anywhere. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the morning, guys. We're gonna I got a couple things left to do before I can actually leave the house in the morning. So I'm gonna wake up early. And I gotta move a couple things out of the way of the boat trailer so I can actually get the truck hooked up to the trailer. And then get on the road to the lake. What city? I am nowhere near a city right now. You need to get south of the border. Take the 15 all the way to the very end. That'll put you at the south of the border. Or the 5, or the 805, or any freeway going south. Find a border town, jump the border, go in the opposite direction. Actually, if you do that, the funny thing is, if you jump the border, go in the opposite direction, Mexico arrests you. All those lights you see out there, you guys, that's Mexico. Those are little houses in the little town out here. I forget the name of that little town out there, but it is Mexico. Everything on the left-hand side of the screen that you see. Man, I can't believe $100 didn't even fill up my truck. Didn't even give me a full tank. And I already had like, a little over 1/8 of a tank. Gas out here is just fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Building a solar field out here on the left and the right. It's dropped our property value by like 10% because it's such a fucking eyesore. There was one guy that had his house out here on the market, and he had offers on it. And once the construction started on the solar, both of the offers that he pulled out. Nobody wants to live right next door to a solar field. Dude, what's with this guy's fucking high beams, man? He had his high beams on when I fucking drove out of here. Dude, that is fucking ridiculous. Your fucking high beams are ridiculous, bro. Fucking asshole. There ain't shit for people at the resort no more. They lost their entertainment license, and nobody goes there anymore. Alright, I'm still seeing spots from that dude's fucking high beam. He needs to get pulled over and like make them fix that shit. Well, this shit's dangerous, man. Like when you can't see because of somebody else's lights in your eyes. Like, I don't want to sound like a whiny little bitch, but, I mean, come on. All right. Well, guys, we're almost at the house, so make sure you got the notification bell set for tomorrow morning. I should be, I'm shooting for about 10 a.m. to be at the lake. Because I got to do a couple things right before I leave. I got to hook up the boat trailer still, and I got to get a few things out of the boat, like trash-wise. They're sitting on the bow. I just got to grab them and like throw them in the garage. But I got to get the boat hooked up, make the drive to the lake, and then launch the boat. So hopefully right around 10 a.m. tomorrow, Pacific time, like noon on the East Coast. We will be on the water. There she is. So I got, yeah, I just got a couple things I got to like get out of the way so that I can get the boat hooked up. So we're going to be out tomorrow morning fishing. Again, the plan is we're going bassing. We're looking for that lake record bass. We're going to bring a catfish rod with us to just set up in the rod holder and hope for the lake record catfish to come say hi. And then I'm not going to bring any carp stuff because the carp activity there lately has been crap. So no reason to bring any carp stuff. But I'm going to bring all my crappie stuff as well and see if we can catch a couple of crappie. So, because we're on the hunt for the lake record bass, cat, carp, and crappie. So we'll see what we can come up with in the morning for fish. You know, I don't know what's going to bite. I don't know what's not going to bite. I don't know anything about what's going to happen tomorrow. I just know that I have a plan. I'm going to fish it slow and low, basically. We're going to fish some spots I already know that have produced in the past. And depending on the water levels, if those spots aren't really doing what they are, because like you guys have heard me say, the water level is so low that all the fish have been moved out of where they're normally at. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to fish the known spots right out of the gate. And then if that doesn't pan out, we're going to just have to go to deeper water. And we're going to fish it low and slow. We're going to fish some jigs. We'll probably fish some... I got a couple of little secret baits that I might throw out there. I don't think I'm going to throw the spinners or the chatters or anything like that tomorrow because the bass really aren't chasing bait. They're more like meals of opportunity right now. So slow jigs and, maybe a slow roll swim bait might work tomorrow, but I doubt it. Now, normally this lake is stocked trout by now, and those bass know that. Those bass know when that the water gets to a certain temperature that the trout show up all of a sudden, and the bass love those trout. So I may throw the trout pattern swim baits tomorrow, the big Huddlestons, 8 and 10-inch Huddlestons, because I know those bass are out there staged up waiting for those trout that have not showed up yet. So that might be a golden ticket. They may be thinking that, they want those trout. Those bass love trout. That's like cake, So we'll see how they play out. But for the most part, I think it's going to be more jigs, Texas rigs, wacky rigs, things like that tomorrow. I'm bringing 4 rods specifically for bass, and what I'll end up doing is setting up each rod different. And then obviously the cat rig will be set up specific to cat, and that's already rigged up. All I got to do is bait it and drop it out. So we'll see how it all pans out. But as of right now, not too sure how it's going to all play out. So we'll see what happens in the end. We'll see what the fish want. We'll figure them out. If we don't figure them out tomorrow, we'll figure out what we don't know, and we'll use what we don't know to our advantage next time. Which sounds backwards and odd, but we'll figure it out. So anyway, guys, on that note, it's 20 to 10. I just pulled back up to the house from the gas station. So I'm going to call this. I'm going to go inside, grab my chocolate milk, and crash out so that I can get up in the morning, and we're going to be fishing, guys. First live stream with Starlink from the boat. So make sure you got the notification set so you don't miss it. We're like I said, we're trying to break all the records tomorrow, lake records and channel records. We want the record channel cat. We want the record bass. We want the record crappie. We want the record carp out of this lake. Tomorrow, we want the record number of thumbs ups and likes on the channel, the record super chats, the record gifts, the record memberships, and the record subscriber count. So we're going for all of it in one day. We're going big. We're going bold. Why not, right? No reason not to fucking shoot for the fences. So make sure you're ready for it tomorrow, you guys. Get your beers and your popcorn ready because it's going to be a fucking day. So on that note, we will see you guys from the boat in the morning. Peace.